Calmness of the place is sound of the wind, everything that passed by seen by the eyes. Movement of people that runs on our mind, staring through nothing like where the bird flies. Since then their laugh that surrounds in the place, every child that plays along the street side, different moods you can see on their face. Don't know each other but feels like brothers, then greets hi and hello with lips that flows. Those smiles that reach the sky affect others. Happy and simple life of people shows. Welcomes the people from the other world. Seems like happiness is not just a word. The city with the world's biggest clay pot, city of Calamba. It is a 14,480 hectare land located at the 8% of the total land area of the province of Laguna. It is 45 kilometers south of Metro Manila, surrounded by Cabuyao City, Laguna at the north, Los Baños, Laguna at the east, Batangas Province at the south, and Cavite Province at the west. The name Calamba came from the word Calamba. The city was known for its large concrete water jar in the city plaza with the names of the city's barangay written on it, and was honored as the biggest clay pot in the world. The city is composed of 54 barangays, one of which is the 45-hectare Barangay Paciano, Rizal. The common mode of transportation in this area is by car, jeep, motorcycle, bike, and tricycle, within 2 to 10 minutes travel time. Barangay Paciano, Rizal is known for its landmarks, specifically its church, the Maria Mapag-Ampon Church, its elementary school, the Paciano Rizal Elementary School, and the only university in the barangay, the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Calamba Campus. These are the places that most of the people in the community recalls whenever they heard Barangay Paciano, Rizal. This place is in an urban development zone. It has a moderate development capability with limitations due to flooding and limited infrastructure capacities. And Growth Management Zone 2 that serves as a transition urban area with moderate intensity. Its common uses are residential 5 uses, commercial 2 uses, general institutional uses, and parks and recreational uses. There are about 15,081 people in Barangay Paciano, Rizal out of the total population of the city, and was projected to reach more than 20,000 people in the upcoming years. The 400-meter radius within the barangay was scanned to find a 400 square meter land area, and the chosen site is inside the village within the residential area. The site is also near the public elementary school, which most of its students were living within the barangay area. Paciano Rizal Elementary School occupies an area of 3,099 square meters in Barangay Paciano, Rizal. It has 22 classrooms, 25 restrooms, a laboratory, and a canteen. Some students do not have enough learning resources due to the lack of school facility. Most of the families living in the area knows each other. Most of the people you can see near the site are children, approximately 3 to 12 years old, and teenagers ages 13 and above. Usually, teenagers are seen on computer shops, while the children are either playing and running on the streets. With this situation, I will be proposing a project that would help ease the fear of the residents on the safety of their children. It can be risky for children playing on the streets, especially there are instances wherein children are not aware of the vehicles passing by that can cause accidents. And also, to give an opportunity for the school community and for the whole community to have enough educational resources. The goals of this project are to make the people experience a safe place for outdoor activities, to help community and the children to have a better education, provide a safe place for the community, and provide a public library to help the school give a better education to the children. This will be achieved through creating a place where anyone can come and perform activities safely, decreasing the number of children playing on the streets, providing enough resources for education to the community, building different and secure space for everybody, and creating separate spaces for different activities. My proposed program is an open area or mini park and public library. The site is a 25-meter by 16-meter lot along the 4-meter wide road of the village. It is located inside the Rizal village and near a school surrounded by residential houses. It can fit more than 50 people all at the same time. The east side of the site is its prominent side since it is between houses. The location is in a low-lying area and prone to flooding. The lot will be used at its maximum size to give a wider space for the project. The area should be elevated to at least prevent the flood from going inside the structure. It has a limited projection because it only has one side that is accessible. Movements of pedestrian and all kinds of vehicle happen on the street. There are no sidewalks for the people. The residential houses surrounding the site are low-rise houses, and an 8.5-meter high electric post is located at the middle front part of the site with a high risk of tangled wires. With this, a 1.5-meter space setback from the electrical post will be provided for a safer access of the pedestrians. This will also keep the structure away from the tangled wires across the post. The area of the site is made up of loam soil. The only trees seen from the site are across the road. Aside from the lamppost at the middle front, the only source of light of the site are lights from the other houses nearby. So the safety of the space is not certain, especially at night. Noises heard around the site are coming from the vehicles passing by the streets and from the other houses adjacent to the location of the site. There will be two general spaces on the site. One part of the area will be an open area as a space for the children to play instead of playing on the streets, while the other part will be the library. The loam soil will be used as the open area with trees and other plants in the area. The structure was formed considering the levels of noises heard on the area. Also, more lights coming from the site will be provided for their own safety. The accessible side of the area is facing east. Aside from that, there is no other structure that will block the area from too much exposure on the sun. Cool wind comes from the northeast side that gives fresh air to the residents on the area. During the daytime, the part of the roofing will receive sunlight that will provide the natural light on the structure and on the open space. On the other hand, the other side in an angle will block the harsh heat of the sun during the afternoon. Cool wind coming from the northeast gives a cold feeling and a proper air circulation on the space. The open area has trees and plants on the sides, benches for resting area, and an open space. Trees were placed on the area where it can block the harsh light coming from the sun and for additional shade on the space. Benches were added placed for resting under a small shed that can protect the people when it's raining. The library was elevated to prevent the risk of flooding. The structure was transformed according to its level of noise and projection. It also has a glass part on the structure to allow natural light to pass through inside the library. It also has enough windows for ventilation. It has a service desk that has a good sight line around the whole small library. There are storage room, electrical room, staff room, program room, restroom, reader seats, and shelves. On the outside, there are trees, benches, and shed. Enjoying the outside world with new and secure place to be happy and safe to be in. A reliable place to gain new experience for the people in the community. It is a place that can help the children develop their knowledge. A place to encourage the students to study and discover new things. It is a place to learn and enjoy. A place made for the children and for the community.